Good morning. We made it through the night. I'm still sitting here in my, well, I would say tent, but like sitting on my sleeping pad with my quilt on me, about to make coffee, but the sky is blue, so we survived the first night of cowboy camping. Alrighty, all packed up, ready to get to walking. We have 6.1 miles till we get to the road or wherever it is we can get picked up to go to Ranchita Bodega, formerly known as Montezuma Valley Market, where we're going to resupply and then get back on trail and keep making some more miles. Before I go too far, I'm going to flip this camera around and show you some of this good morning view with the sun on the other hills. So we were camped right in the bottom left corner of your screen. And here we are. I had seen on far out that there was a small cave on the trail this morning, but I had forgotten, wasn't paying attention. There it is. And I guess you could cowboy camp in there or just take a nap for one person. Pretty interesting little site along the way. Look at that. Would you look at this view? I've only been hiking 30 minutes this morning. The sun's already getting pretty hot. It's about 7:25 a.m. and it's about time to take this rain jacket off and start getting into full sun mode. We are getting very close to our first big numerical milestone of the PCT. Right now I am at 99.7. So here in about 5 minutes, we're gonna be to 100 miles. It's exciting to be starting another big trail where you're getting 100-mile markers. I remember I cried when at mile 2100 on the AT when it was gonna be the last 100-mile marker. And the realization of that set in, it was very saddening. So this is very happy. For this will be the first of 26 100-mile marks. What a great morning. All right, we got it, 100 miles. I don't know if you can see or not. It's my rodent rocks. All right, I didn't stick around long there at the marker because there was another gentleman that showed up right there with me. This is pretty cool because, I don't know, I'm kind of at a loss for words here. Last night, well, let me back up even further than that. For months, Roadrunner and I were counting down the days. We started at over 200-day countdown, and then when it got down to like under 30 days and even closer, oh, here's even a bigger sign. Here's another one right there. Let me stop the camera and get some pictures and I'll finish that story in a minute. All right, so going back to the story, everything has been feeling so surreal. And it was like, oh my gosh, can you believe in 30 days and 2 weeks, whatever, we're gonna be on the PCT. And then we landed in San Diego and got to Cleef and we kept saying the same thing. And it's kind of just been like life. We haven't really brought it up the last week or so. Last night, as you saw, we were cowboy camping. After we had shut the videos down for the day and everything, we were both just laying there looking up at the stars. And she said, oh my God, can you believe this? She said, we are actually on the PCT, cowboy camping, staring at the stars. Like, yeah, that was a good moment. And here we are, 100 miles in, almost to a road to go to this place to get some resupply and some, I don't know what kind of town food they have, but get some kind of food. My pack is very light this morning because I have maybe a liter or just under a liter of water, and I don't have much food. I think I have 1 pack of ramen and 2 or 3 bars. We weren't sure what time we were gonna be getting into here, and we've pushed a little further, so that's why we're gonna get in early. So I'm doing good on my food calculations. However, when we leave this place, we're probably gonna be carrying close to 4 liters of water and 4.5 days of food. So we're gonna gain, I don't know, my pack will probably be 16 or so pounds heavier when we leave there. But anyway, might as well get to walking so I can get to town. I would walk 100 miles and I would walk 100 more just to be the man to walk 200 miles and fall down at your door. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. I know, I won't quit my day job. Oh, I don't have one of those either. Okay, so apparently there's some confusion in the far out comments. I'm laying flat in the bed of a truck. We called the wrong place to come get us. But this lady said that the sheriff is watching her. But if we'll lay down flat in the bed of the truck, she can take us to where we want to go. So me and another guy are laying down in this pile of dirt in the bed of the truck. Luckily there was room for Roadrunner in front, so this is a... oh well, laying in a bed of dirt. I'm just grateful for the ride. All right, after that ride in the back of the pickup, here is Ranchita Bodega, looking to resupply. And the thing says it's a 300-foot Yeti, but it's more like a 15-foot. All right, we had turkey sandwiches and some kind of pasta salad that was really good. Had to celebrate our 100 miles with the beer. And I got to get back to it with some Gatorade electrolytes. It's about time to resupply, and I'm just hang out for a bit before we get back to the trail. All right, I'm going to show you around Ranchita Bodega. Tons of resupply. They have cold beer, some fresh food. And the best thing about the whole place, the owner stole my birthday.
Hey, Libra's rule.
Libra's rule, yeah. All right, we finally got back to trail, and we had to go southbound just for, I don't know, a couple hundred yards to get some water. Let me show you where we're getting this water from. All right, we are back on trail. It's 12:20. We had basically, a 3-hour break. And this sun is hot. Such a different landscape here the last few minutes. This looks like from afar that it's like a lush field, but it's actually just sand with some weeds. All right, I don't know if you can hear me over this water. I just stopped for a brief break, stopped for 5 or 10 minutes, took my pack off. This water is pretty murky, but I did get picked up another liter just to replenish what I've drank, because I don't think we're gonna have water again until tomorrow morning. So that's what we got so far. We're here, this is about 4 miles in after lunch, so that should be right at 10 for the day. So I think I have a total of 6 more, but I think it's less than 2 miles for Eagle Rock. I just don't recall ever seeing anything like this in any of the videos. This is just before Eagle Rock. That's spinning to my right. This is spinning to my left. Just huge, open. All right, it seems like on all the videos I've seen, people just pop out and there they are at Eagle Rock. So I'm 0.4 miles away, but I believe it's right here. We should zoom in. Just like it right there. It's actually just out in the middle of these fields. All right, let's get up and look at it close. Okay, well, that was interesting. Not what I anticipated. However, it was still good. So apparently this is on a reservation. I think they said like the Lascaux. I don't remember how to pronounce it. But anyway, this is supposedly on a reservation, and there were some folks up there having some type of ceremony right below the big rock. So I did get a few pictures. Only took video for a couple seconds and then left them be. I guess should just be grateful that we are allowed to come up here and see this. I need to take a look. I think I only have 5 or 6 more miles to go for the day, and it is only 2:20. So doing really well on time, especially considering we took 3 hours off earlier today. So, another great hot day in the desert. It's beautiful though. I was walking along, not planning on taking a break. And then I see this perfect spot under this tree. Let's stop and get some shade for a few minutes. Oh, I'm laying here up against this rock, taking a break in the shade. And this rock is like so cold against the sweat on my back. It is magical. All right, just walked up on the first snake covering the trail. He's not venomous. I'm not sure what it is. It's a good sized snake though. It's probably 3 feet long. Alright, I have a little story about Warner Springs. You have to cross the road, you would normally just go under the bridge, but it's all cattle gated off. So you have to climb up a creek bank, up on the road, and come climb back down. As you go up the creek bank, it's right next to some barbed wire fences. And the creek bank is not very stable. So when it started giving way, my instincts were not good. I started grabbing, and I grabbed a barbed wire fence. So it's not bad. You probably can't even see it there, but I got several puncture holes in my hands. Just a little burn and cut. It'll be fine here shortly. Roadrunner and I are headed to this private campground, is what it's called on Gut Hook. I think I'm probably 1.5 from there. She's somewhere up ahead. She could already be there. I stopped a few times and been piddling around. Just heard from +1 and Fireball Dispatch, aka whatever her name is, Whitney. They are going to stop at 109 because somebody delivers burritos there in the morning if you order them today. But we're going to go and get a few more miles and keep going. Alright, looks like we get to go play with some cows. There's some cows right on the trail. Alright, the hiker that was in front of me turned off the trail and is going way out around through the field. They've already started to scatter a little bit. Hopefully they'll just keep on moving. I guess you're not gonna move. How you doing? How you doing? Get on up out of here. All right, I survived all the cows. There was that last little pod of about 6 of them, and I was just walking, hey y'all, let's go. They all moved out of the way except one. It turned broadside looking right at me. I just kept walking and hoped, and it worked. Finally got one of these little jackrabbits on video as well. I got here, and here's a small campground. There's a picnic table. The PCT looks like it continues on this way. I don't see Roadrunner yet. But I will continue walking through here, and I'm sure I will find her shortly. I found her.
How you doing?
All right, this is the loveliest campsite we have had, I think, this whole trip. Look at this. Got our own picnic table. This is kind of like an abandoned old campground, I guess. There's even like camp sign posts with lantern hooks and the whole bit. All right, I'm gonna wrap this one up quickly. We had a huge day today, hit 100 miles, got to see Eagle Rock. I got so much footage of so many different things, like some good animal footage and all that. We got 16.1 in. Both of our feet are kind of hurting a little bit, but all in all, a really good day. Found some really awesome wet wipes that are like lavender scented at Ranchita Bodega, and I almost feel like I've showered. One thing that I would really like to do is do laundry. This is our day 9 on trail, and we had the day traveling, so this is like 10 days. We've done shower laundry once and bucket laundry once. Roadrunner and I have yet to find a situation where we could actually do real laundry. So very much looking forward to that. Unfortunately, it may be another 70 or 80 miles before that happens. I wanted to say again, Jeff, if you're watching this, thank you so much for that air pump. I would have never even considered getting one myself, but now that I have it, I love it. It's so much easier setting up camp at the end of the day. The only other thing I wanted to say is my first few videos have come out, and I've gotten so many more views on them than I've expected. So thank each and every one of you for watching. Please keep watching. I don't really ever ask this. I don't know that I've ever asked, but if you're watching my videos, if you could subscribe. A lot of you are giving me likes on videos. Whatever you got to do to interact with the videos would be great, because it helps with the algorithm, I think. I really don't have any idea what the algorithm even is. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.